Hi everybody, I'm Byron Day with another COVID-19 information segment with our Fox 10 News investigative reporter, Brendan Kirby. Brendan's back with us from his house for an update on the actual fight against the virus. And Brendan, we've heard a lot of conflicting information from the jump about the pandemic and about masks. The science still isn't very clear about whether we should wear one or not wear one, right?
Well, there's a general consensus that masks are better than nothing, but you're right, Byron. How much better is still a point of contention. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention famously did an about-face on this, first recommending that people not wear masks, and now it recommends that you do wear a mask. And in some businesses and jurisdictions, it's now mandatory. But you can find studies on both sides of this issue about whether or not it's effective. A British group called the Data Evaluation and Learning for Viral Epidemics issued a report Monday suggesting that using masks could reduce transmission by asymptomatic and pre-symptomatic people, and that includes even homemade cloth coverings. A summary of research published recently on a website that's used to show the early stages of research concluded that wearing masks can substantially reduce transmission by capturing infected droplets. Now, that study concluded that it's most effective when public compliance with mask wearing is high. On the other hand, physicians at the Annals of Internal Medicine last month referenced 4 infected South Korean COVID-19 patients who had coughed into petri dishes as part of an experiment. The doctors concluded that both surgical masks and cotton masks were ineffective at blocking the novel coronavirus. So it's mainly about protecting people when you cough into the mask, but it's the jury is still out on that.
Yeah, basically, you're protecting other people by wearing the mask yourself. Is that what we're talking about there?
Correct.
Yeah, all right.
That's right.
Yeah, demand for masks is high, as we've all heard. And if you can't buy one, what's the best material for one of those do-it-yourself masks?
Well, there's a company called Smart Air that last month put 30 different materials to the test. Now, not surprisingly, the most effective was those N95 professional grade masks, which blocked 99.9% of particles the size of the Ebola virus and 96% of particles the size of smallpox. HEPA filters, surgical masks, Hero coffee filters, and nylon were also pretty effective. The novel coronavirus can range in size from 0.06 to 0.14 microns by itself, which is even smaller than those viruses. In water droplets, it's a little bit bigger, about 5 to 10 microns. Some of those materials tested, though, are hard to breathe through. So when you're balancing breathability with filtering ability, the materials that you might find around the house that proved most effective were denim, bed sheets, paper towels, canvas, and shop towels. However, cotton t-shirts captured just 3.4% of particles the size of smallpox, which is about 0.3 microns. Now, if you do use cotton, thickness seems to matter because the Smart Air test found that double-layered t-shirts blocked 15% of particles. The absolute worst household items in this test tended to be scarves, although natural fibers like cotton did slightly better than synthetics like polyester. And finally, at the absolute bottom of the list was the cotton bandana. When this was put to the test, it was successful at blocking just 1.6% of particles.
All right, Brendan, thanks for all the numbers and the help. Brendan Kirby will be back at 5 to talk about how people can benefit from the CARES Act. And by the way, if you've got a question, you can email Brendan directly at brendan.kirby@fox10tv.com. He's going to try and answer all the questions we get, and he'll certainly do his best to do so.